Everybody, good morning. Woke up with a very heavy heart after a rejection, and it feels like every time I travel, it's just a cycle, and the cycle is repeating itself. There is no stop to it, and I fall into the pit very easily, and then the loop continues. And today is the day that calls for shakshuka, which I'm gonna make at home. Previously in Nepal, the same day, same situation, I was at the Sherpa house and I made shakshuka there. Unfortunately, I could not vlog it, but today I will be teaching you all step by step where I go, where I source the ingredients from, and right now I'm in Kotao. So where I go, which vegetable shop, from where I pick the ingredients, which cooker I use, which method, what kind yeah, so all of it will be there step by step in this video. So let's get started. And this is my life. This is been happening wherever I go. First country, Nepal, same is the same story. It's just like a different character, a different place, but it's the same. It's the same, continuing the same thing. Yeah, last night cried a lot, woke up, but then luckily this time I'm alone and able to pick myself up and not doing too much of tantrum because I know life has to go on. We must yeah, it doesn't wait for anybody. It's just me. I'm losing my time. So it's better be efficient and do something out of it. So yeah, stay tuned for the entire vlog. I'll be showing you all where I go, which place I'm going to source my vegetable, walk out of the house, and it's Shakshuka Day. Very good to see that Thailand is promoting Murathai to the school students. All the students have come to learn Murathai. Amazing. Hey! Good, look. Empowering women to learn and self-defense themselves. It's a very good initiative that Thailand has taken. I want to do an interview with you.
What?
I want to do an interview with you. I will ask you some question. Can you answer? I'm not going to justify this, but yes, my teacher, he himself is going in Nepal and not paying in the, he's eating food in the cafe restaurant and not paying and going. So I'm a student, you know. I have learned from my teacher and whatever my teacher has taught me, but at least I came to Thailand, which is a country with a higher economy than like the money is more than India. So I'm doing it here. They better pay for me because it's not for free, you know. At least I'm doing some work, some marketing, something. And that guy is from France, my teacher, he's coming to a poor country and then he's scamming and going in the restaurant. What about them? Why not him, like if he's my teacher? So I learned, like, you know, from my teacher, whatever with whom I go. So I learned from my teacher, and they themselves, they are doing things wrong and they are coming and telling me, just shut up. Finally, this is the shop where I came to pick my ingredients for shakshuka. So let's get started. Let's see what all I picked from the shop. For shakshuka, need first thing you need is bell pepper. I'm gonna take the red one. This bell pepper is required. Then tomato. I think it's just for me, so I will take 2 tomato. And cilantro. The cilantro is important. So we're gonna get this cilantro and white egg. How much? Okay, so shakshuka is costing me 85. Last one on the shelf. Grab it before it floats. The drying and becoming spoiled because it's very difficult to eat alone, and yeah, it's very difficult to eat alone, cook alone. It's good to have a partner. See, so much of waste. All right, so these are the ingredients for shakshuka today. I've got 2 eggs, I've got 3 tomato. Please buy from the shop, don't buy from Sunset. They are giving all bad foul pieces and it's already spoiled. And cilantro, I've taken 3 onion and a red bell pepper, and got 2 chili because I like it little spicy. So yeah, let's get started. Kids, today's role play. Today I'm a chef presenting to all of you all. Chef Somi myself. And the very first and foremost step before you start your work is like worship. Your workstation should be neat and clean. That is the 4A's rule, which means, 5A's rule. Going by the 5A's rule, wherever you work is like worship. So your table, your thing should be very clean. Cleanliness is the way that creates more work and you are very productive at your workstation. And second thing, so whatever you work on, you must keep your thing clean. So if you are an IT profession, if you are a doctor, if you are a nurse, or whatever profession you are, you need to clean. And because of that thing, many accidents happen. Like, if your computer is not working, you are not cleaning the screen or the mirror or the shelf, then you cannot focus. Focus is the right way. So today I am chef. I am washing my ingredients very well. Because if you are serving your customer without washing food, by like spitting like this, if you are angry, then customer will have diarrhea, will go through problem, which we do not want. So here is a pro tip, that please wash. So I'm going to wash my ingredients very well, 2 times, if not 3 times. Whichever ingredients you are using to cook. If you are in a profession, if you are a professional, if you are cooking with humans, then wash them very well. And hygiene is the way forward. So wash all your ingredients very well. So I'm gonna wash it 1 time, maybe 2 times. 2 times is better. Okay. Now that I have washed my ingredients very well, they are washed well, I'm using my cabinet to chop my ingredients, and make sure the equipment you are using to cook is also very clean and hygiene. So for hygiene purpose, it should be very clean. Now I'm using them to chop my vegetable. Here I have used this tomato. First step is to cut all the tomato, and before that I have cleaned the cabinet very well. So this is the container that I'm using to make my shakshuka, and this was ordered from Lazada. Lazada is an app where you can find this and purchase from there and make shakshuka for yourself. So you can see I've mixed all the ingredients, onion, tomato and bell peppers. Everything is very healthy for breakfast or lunch. Any time of the day you can eat this. This is very healthy. So after mixing everything, yeah, it's time to cook. Let's give it some time so all the ingredients come together, have time to collaborate, understand, and then blend well. So that's what we want. Am I right? I don't know, maybe. Oh, guys, this was a cooked egg. I didn't know that it was a cooked egg. You buy it from the shop. It's very different when you are in a new country. You don't know what is what. It looked like some like new egg, and I purchased that, but it is already cooked. My bad luck. So shakshuka not the way I wanted, but it's okay. Next time. Egg looks white, so I bought it thinking it's a raw egg, but it is already cooked. So I made some Indian egg curry, not the shakshuka today. It's not my day. It's not my day. Oh, maybe next time. Maybe it's not my birthday yet. Maybe it's not my birthday yet. So the chili is the candle, and I have made Indian egg curry with rice, with cold sticky rice. This is Thailand. And okay, I will eat it with my own hand like Indian. Hey you guys, सोचा था शक्शुक्का मिलेगा खाने के लिए, पर देखो यहाँ तो मैंने करी बना दिया, एग करी। चलो अब इसको ऐसे ही खाते हैं, जो भी मिला, जैसे भी मिला, कुछ तो मिला। ज़्यादा लाइफ में चाहने से कुछ नहीं मिलता है, तो अभी जो भी मिला है उसको ही खाते हैं इंडियन स्टाइल। नॉट बैड, जो भी मिला, जैसे भी मिला, खाते हैं। बॉन एपेटीट। This frozen egg is horrible. Don't buy from there. I insist you all. Literally felt like puking eating that shitty egg because it was cooked. I don't know what was that. I thought it's a raw egg. Whatever mistake happens, I've thrown everything in the dustbin. And for dessert, I've got some assorted Thai assorted biscuit with musk melon, today's fruit. And this was on the discount on the check lane. Just got for 35 baht, and I'm very happy. Thailand Smile Mart. Smiling. No shakshuka, no dessert, nothing. Very happy that Smile Mart is helping poor people like me to enjoy this assorted biscuit. I went to this Israeli restaurant. I was seeing those, like, I wanted to offer help. I wanted to be a babysitter so I can work and, earn some dessert. But nobody wanted to give me work, and I was very, very sad. This is just a feedback. And after that, that English girl, you are giving her work, she's chasing me away from the restaurant. All I wanted is just to help, like be a babysitter. And because Talia, my friend, she is also a babysitter in Israel, and I got the idea from her, and that's a smart way to travel because we can work and get some food and not be a prostitute, you know what I mean. But nevertheless, Smile Mart, 35 baht, I got a dessert. I'm very happy. Maybe some other day for shakshuka, not today. See you all. Love you. Much love. Subscribe me. Bye bye. Also, my intention to travel to Thailand was to find some job, do some work away, because India is already, what I mean, because I'm from a very poor place. Like the economy there, it's a slum already, and hardly people got job. They have no money to support their family. Likewise, my father also, he was inflated. I can tell you a story. He lost his job at a petrol bunk. He was working there, and very at a very young age, when I was like maybe in the fifth standard or something, much younger than that. And my brother was born, he lost his job because the business was shut. And post that, my mother and my dad was struggling like crazy because he could give us a basic education so that he could send us to school, because that's the basic thing a child should get education. And to support me to send to school, I know what hardship. My mom and dad, they opened up a hostel, and my mother, she was cooking meals for 20, close to 25 students who were studying in the school. It was a hostel, and then we kept it like a girls and guys together. And post that, everybody shamed my mother because they started telling that we are running a brothel. Their kids, it's very difficult. My mother, she alone cannot manage the whole hostel. Who is fucking whom, what's happening outside the world, outside the hostel, is none of our business. But everybody, the whole society, everyone scandal and told that we are letting them have sex in our house and doing all of that. And then my mother and my father, they cried, and the business was shut. And post that, they started to rent that place to some people, and the rent money whatever they get is not enough for them to sustain. However, it's a small village, and if I go back there, there is no job. So I came to Thailand to find some work so that if I can earn good money, I can support the economy. I can go back, I can buy chips, I can buy something from the shop. Likewise, I did when I worked at AB and Bev. I spent entire money this COVID during this COVID time to help support economy, because nobody was buying there. Nobody goes to a supermarket to buy if there are no jobs, if people are already in hunger. So who will support the small business? Likewise, I went and I spent all my money because I was the only person who was supporting my family. I was the sole bread earner at that time. My brother was also not doing any job, but luckily now he got a job and he can support my family. So I took some time to rest, and but that's why I came to Thailand to find some work. So if you are listening to me, if you are hearing my vlog, or if you are listening me talking, so please, this is my request, DM me. I'm available in Instagram. If you have any kind of work, I'm open to do any kind of work. Right now I have got no choice. I cannot, like, beggars can't be choosers, right? Like, that's the proverb I will use. So yeah, whatever I can get, and I can make my resume, my skill set, and I can say I can learn any job if you teach me, if you give me like training, so I can learn during the training process, and I can take up any job. So that's the only request I have. And yeah, see you all. Love, bye. Also, now I have really got my answers, and people saying, like, go back to my hometown, do fine. Like, that's the reason you see the rich are getting richer and poor think everything is scam. It's not a scam. Like, we have to find our root, we have to do something. So if only one side is growing, what about the rest? We cannot like leave one side broken and grow at one pace. So please, I think I've got my answer why the rich are getting richer and poor think everything is scam. And I do not have a poor mindset. I always dream big, aim high. um, so if I can train myself, I know it's going to take longer time, there are no jobs. I don't want to go back to IT. That's where my skill set was, like, merchandising specialist, and after that, like, all this Excel, blah blah blah, whatever, like analytics. I'm not at all interested in operation. No, no. For the next, like, coding Python, what bullshit that Python is. I did my computer study just to impress my parents, because they asked me to be an engineer, and at that time the money was more, my family could not support. So I took bachelor's in computer, and good that I have basic computer knowledge, but I don't want to go in coding. I don't want to do that. So if you are listening to me and you think I can you have any job opportunity for me, or I can do something outside India, India is not where I'm interested, please DM me. I'm really, really looking forward to move out and do something. So help me out. Namaste. Bye bye. Okay. So last but not the least, I have one more message for all the fellow travelers because I have been traveling from a very, very long time, and this is just an observation. I know you do not need to have a prostitute to fuck, and it's very normal. Like, we travel, we meet people, we like have this connection or whatever. Like, we just want to fuck and go, but be a nice human being. I have met this like my neighbor. I can just quote an example from my neighbor. There's a French guy, and his girlfriend is Thai girl, and they're very good friend of mine, Bobby and Axel. I have always seen that whenever they are together, he's taking her for breakfast, maybe from 7-Eleven. It doesn't have to be a big place or like anything. And I've met people also, like, when they are having something, the next day is like a normal, like a bread toast or anything, a coffee. It doesn't have to be big or small. It's not about that. It's just about a small gesture that you make that person feel good. But yeah, it's not about like money. It's not about like going to a prostitute. Yeah, you can pay and fuck. That's a different scenario. And I always speak for them also, because if you just want to fuck, then pay and fuck. And if not, then at least make that person feel good, with whom you had good time or whatever you had, like just a small coffee or something. So yeah, you need to, like, always make sure that that person is going with a good like is having a happy ending. It's not about just fuck. So that's why my post was before about Florian, because I didn't want money, but at least like in the Everest, when we came back, he could have bought me burger. I was sharing my burger with him. I was giving him food, I was giving him everything, but it's just I was very, very angry because he never showed up. And I don't know if that wine and that whatever that dish was very good, good pairing, not too good pairing with wine. I ate it and I had a lot of consequence, so it was paid by Florian or what. If you are listening to me, I don't know, Victor, because you never say anything to me, and I don't know, and I don't expect that from you, because yeah, but at least from Florian. So make sure any other people, if you are with somebody, make them ask them. It's a small gesture, it's a small thing. So make sure that person is happy, and you are also happy. You don't have too much load. That's the ending that or the ending message that I wanted to give. And very nice couple, I saw them, and he ensure. I've seen her also going to grocery. If she's cooking, she always says that it was paid by her boyfriend. So it's not always take. Sometimes you need to give also. It's always, a relationship is about give and take, not only give or not only take. So yeah, that's any kind of relationship. Like, it doesn't have to, it can be just for a night. It's a one night stand, okay, I understand that, but make sure the person you are with or somebody is going out, and not going out with a heavy heart. That's the bottom line that I had to say, and is for everyone traveling. Travel safe, be happy, and make sure spread more and more smile wherever you go. Love, love.